Share the life, people. You don't know. So Bennett again. Alright, so today we're going to look on functions. If we were to stay part 1, this is about part 5. So I'm going to be focusing on the most difficult inverse of a function. So if you don't know the baby steps, check out back my earlier videos. They're all on it. It don't make sense to have a repetition. Even these are on it also, but nevertheless, I forgot to it, right? Just finish a class. And it was really good. It was really good. So you know the shops already. So I mean, you know, watch face, you know, watch people, you know, watch the views. You do what you have to do. At some point, students will have to learn. Is either them fail and then them subscribe to my channel and watch it, or them subscribe and pass, whatever it may be. But at the end of the day, quality can never be ignored. So whoever ignore me, them have to go eventually forward back to this, right? Because when the result come out and you realize how many persons get them distinction, trust me, it's going to be the talk about. So we're going to look at the more difficult one. I probably should go through some easier ones first, because I get people familiar with it. Alright, so we have x plus 3, and we are asked to find the inverse of f, which is f negative 1. This is how C-Sec will write it, and negative 1 up the top, indicating that's the inverse of f. Now the first thing we do, this is a straight line graph, so the first thing we do is to change the function to y. So we make y, f of x is equal to y, x plus 3. Next, we interchange x for y and y for x. So we interchange both x and y. So x comes where y is and y goes where x is. That's not hard. So the first step, we change the function to y. We did that. Next, we interchange x for y. So y is here, x is there. We interchange. Alright, so the next thing now, we solve for y. So we're going to make y the subject of the formula. That is also on my channel, so this person should not be struggling with that. The entire syllabus is on it. So x is equal to y plus 3. Let me just get a different marker to show this step. This is a plus 3. We want to get y by itself. So the inverse of plus is minus. The inverse of minus is plus. Multiply is divide, and divide is multiply. So the operations, right? So we minus 3. What we do to one side, we do to both sides. So it's to the x minus 3. So there we have it. This would be the inverse of x. Alright. So let us look at another one. Remember, it's not really this we're doing today. We're just catching everyone up to speed so other people can join in the mean when it gets order. Let us say g of x is equal to 2x minus 5. I will also find the inverse of g of x. Again, we change the function to y, so it's y equal 2x minus 5. Why we can do that? It's a straight line graph, and every straight line graph is y equal mx plus c, right? So this is a straight line graph, so we can just change it. Next, we interchange x for y and y for x. So where y, alright. And then the last step, we solve for y. So we're gonna use the operation in red. So this is a minus 5. The inverse is plus 5. What we do to one side, we do to both sides. So because we add 5 to that side, we have to add 5 to this side to balance the equation. So we are left with 2y. And it's the last step. This is saying 2 times y. So we do the opposite of multiply, which is divide. So we divide by 2. And there we have it. What we do to one side, we do to both sides. So therefore, x plus 5 upon 2 is equal to y. Or we can rewrite it as the g of x is equal to x plus 5 divided by 2. And that would be our answer. Again, guys, these are very basic. These are already on my channel. However, I'm giving persons enough time to join so we can do the difficult ones. Alright, let's go, let's go, let's go. Exam is 30 days away. Let's go. Yeah. We don't want them, we can't help them, you know. Don't go on, but already. Alright, let us do one more with a little bit. Let's call this one h of x is equal to 7x minus 9 upon 8. Each one get a little bit difficult until we reach a real big bulldog. Alright? Alright, so let's go now. So first, again, the steps remain the same. We change the function to y. So therefore, y is equal to 7x minus 9 upon 8. Next, we interchange x for y and y for x. So where y is, we're going to get x there, and where x is, we put y. So now, we are about to solve for y. We're going to make y the subject of the formula. So we want to get y on this side, we're going to keep y on this side, and we're going to get rid of all of these, the 9, the 8, and the 7. So y can be in peace and be by himself, or herself. Alright, so the last thing that is being done to y, that's what we're going to focus on first. So let us just call out this. This says 7y minus 9 divided by 8. We say divide by 8 last, so that's the first one we get rid of. I just like on fight, you know. Closest one to you, he might gang you. Closest one to you, he might get a punch. Alright, so this, we times by 8, so we have to do the same here. So this becomes 8x, and we are left with them here. So this gone, so we're left with 7y minus 9. Now, this is very easy now because it's in a line form now. So we get rid of minus 9. What's the inverse of minus 9? And remember, it's the last thing being done to x. Y, we get rid of it first. 7y minus 9. We say minus 9 last. So we take the inverse of minus 9, which is, very good, plus 9. No, so we're not saying it to no students. We're just not here, you know. We teach simply, you know. We don't teach maths hard, no. Because it's not hard. It's not complicated. It's easy. You know what the fuss about. So now we have 7y, 8x plus y is equal to 7y, that is 7 times y. So because of multiplication, we do the inverse, which is very good. Here somebody said 7, you know, divide by 7. So there we have it. H of inverse of x is equal to 8x plus 9 divided by 7. Very good, my students. Alright, so we're going to look at one more. And this is where we're going to look at the bulldog, the more difficult one, more steps. But nevertheless, everyone should understand it. This was here for a while, so let's clear off all of this. Alright, as I say, this can be a little bit more challenging. I'm going to go a little bit slower. Those were the warm-up. Just like champs, the warm-up. Now let us go to the finals. Will it be JC? Will it be KC? Or will it be Calabar? In lane 1, Calabar High. Next we have Jamaica College in lane 2. And Kingston College in lane 3. So let's get ready to rumble. Alright, so let's just say Javix now. I'm gonna use some different numbers. Don't want a repetition of numbers. That way persons can see this step clearly. Alright, so we have 2x plus 5 divided by 3x minus 7. And we are asked to find the inverse of g. So they will give us this, the inverse of g. So let's go. I think this live is going to be about 30 minutes. I'm trying to make my live don't pass that. No, the ships go already. Alright, so the first thing remains the same thing. We change the function to y. And the next step is the same thing. We interchange x for y. So where y is, we're going to put x. And where x is, we're going to put y. Let's write a better x. X I try x plane. So 2y plus 5 upon 3y minus 7. Now this one is a little bit different. We have 3y minus 7 in the denominator. We can consider it as one entity. That's what I want you guys to do. Consider it as one entity. So 2y plus 7 divided by 3y minus 7. So you're going to multiply by all of this. So it's 3y minus 7. See? What you do to one side, we do to both sides. Remember that it's an equation, right? Because it's an equation, what we do to one side, we have to do to both sides. So we're going to multiply this side by 3y minus 7. And then now, we equate it to this, the remainder, which is 2y plus 5. Alright, so the next step now, we're going to expand the bracket because the bracket means to multiply. So we just expand, so x times 3y, 3x, x times 3y is 3xy. Actually, I said the answer before. X times that will be negative 7x, and that is equal to 2y plus 5. The students, I'm going to do this, I'm such the class tomorrow. I have to do this. I have to do it. Alright, so now that we have 3xy minus 7x and we have equal to 2y, remember the objective. We want to get all the y's together, right? These are Christians. So, this time I'm going to take over the y to this, to the 3xy. And we're going to bring over the negative 7x with the 5 because we want to get y by itself because we want that to be the subject of the formula. So let's go. We have 3xy. Remember, this is a plus 2y, so we must take the inverse. It's a common error for students, right? Plus 2y. No, students, you have to change it to 2y. It's inverse, so we have minus 2y. We're going to have the 7x on this side same way, but we're going to have 5 here. So the next thing we do, we get rid of this because we want to get y by itself. So we have to get rid of this plus negative 7x by adding 7x to both sides. So we add 7x. Alright, let's get ready to rumble. Love how the Lakers them drop out of this one. Joke. Alright, so I'm just rewriting. Alright, good. So we're going to take it from here now. We want to get y by itself, right? The only thing we can do is to factor out y. So we have y common to both, so we can factor out the y. Why not? Alright, so we factor out the y. Let me just put that in red so people can see. Guys, let me make emphasis. Me always go back to my Jamaican patois. Me always go back to my Jamaican patois. So we say y into this. Let me just show that separate because I don't take nothing for granted, you know. I want teacher, I don't take nothing for granted. I don't assume the student know. So we take out y, so that leave 3x. This leave minus 2. And these remain the same, so we have 5 plus 7x. Alright, so the next thing now, we need to get rid of this 3x minus 2. But the bracket means to multiply. So what's the inverse of multiplication? Correct. Very good. I know you say it, you know. I can hear it. So we divide by 3x minus 2. What we do to one side, we do to both sides. Now, for the round, for the grand finale. Are you ready? So, what we can do now is to say the g of inverse of x is equal to 5 plus 7x upon 3x minus 2. See, say, can't talk to him there. Joke thing. Joke thing. See, say, can't stop him. Wait. Them can't stop on them. Boy, them can't stop on them. You man? I want to part of Mr. Benny channel. You man? Alright guys. I'm going to put one on the board and you guys going to try that one. Alright? And then you guys, if you're just a watch and you're not on the live, it remains the same. Always pause the video. Try first. Always that. Alright? Always that's my rule. Try first. If I make an error, you can point it out. If you make an error, you can follow. Alright? It's very important to try. I'm only human. But I'm gonna be a superhuman. Alright. Next patient, same treatment. No matter what them come with that here right now, I'm ready, you know. I'm half ready. Alright, so that was G. And that was, alright, that one here be F. So f of x is equal to x minus 3 upon 2x plus 9. Try that one, guys. Leave it in the comment section. I'm just giving you guys some time to go. Right, when time I say Ray, you should be finished. Alright guys, you should be finished by now. Should be. I mean, why not? Let's go, guys. Let's go. If it's 1 or 2, let's go. It doesn't matter. If it's later, it doesn't matter. Work, Mr. Bennett, work on a chicken him a jerk. Big up yourself, Kiki. Yeah. Let's get ready to rumble, Kiki world. Alright. So we are look at inverse of a function. And we are going to match up that one here. Because it's not a joke thing. Share the live with your friends, you know. Because some people are joking, you know, they want to come turn criminal in our country. So we need to try to help them so they can get a job. Going at the profession and them desire and something and people are ignoring. Come on. They have to do better than that. So the first thing we do is change the function to y. So that will give us x minus 3 upon 2x plus 9. Then the next step, we change the function to y. After we do that, we interchange x for y and y for x. So where x, y is, we put x. So this will give us y minus 3. And that will give us 2y plus 9. All we do is replace where x is with y. Yeah. Alright, so now we are going to get rid of the denominator by multiplying by all of it. So it's 2 plus 2y plus 9. We multiply by that. What we do to one side, we do to both sides. Alright. So now we're going to expand the bracket because in mathematics, whether Jamaica, France, Italy, Africa, Asia, South America, North America, bracket means to multiply. So we multiply the bracket. So x times that. We got my friend from Colombia. Let's see your link back. X times 9 would be 9x. And that's equal to 9y minus 3. We want to get all the y's together. So we're going to bring over this y to go with the family. So we have 2xy. This is a plus y, so the inverse would be minus y. So we're left with negative 3. This is a plus 9, so when we carry it over, it becomes negative 9x. I don't want to use the language carry it over. When we subtract 9 from both sides, that's what we're taught in college. We subtract 9 from both sides, we get negative 9x. Alright, guys? Alright, so next, let me just rewrite this, guys. So it's 2xy equal to minus 3 minus 9x. So we factor out the y because y is common to both and we want to get y by itself. So we factor out y and then we divide y into 2xy. That leave 2x, y into itself leave 1. Minus 3 minus 9x. So now we're going to divide by this because this is saying 9y times 2x minus 1. So we divide because the opposite of division is multiplication. So therefore y is equal to negative 3 minus 9x upon 2x minus 1. So therefore, show them say bright. See so clever remarks, you know. So show them say bright. F inverse of x is equal to minus 3 minus 9x upon 2x minus 1. And that would be our answer. Are you guys ready to try one more? What you say, blurry? Where did it go? Internet a move shaky, you know. Internet a move shaky, man. 26 minutes. Once I say blurry, the internet a move shaky. Alright, I probably should end the live now. So, if anything, you probably clear up. Believe, make up trust in a God. The internet a move shaky, so if anything later I come back, if this move shaky, if anything later I upload a video with this specifically, this type. Alright, so the last one, so g of x is equal to 7x minus 9 upon 8x plus 4. And we are asked to find the inverse of g. So guys, go ahead and try that one. Even if it's blurry, let me read it out. 7x minus 9 divided by 8x plus 4. You know, all the internet I'm going to shake. Alright. Since as it might be moving down, we could just move into it. So we change the function to y, so it's y equal to 7x minus 9 upon 8x plus 4. And then we interchange x for y. Anywhere we see x, we put y. Anywhere we see y, we put x. And now we solve for y. So we multiply by all of this. People must get this now, you know. So we expand it, so it's 8y plus 4 equal to all of this, which is 7y minus 9. Let me just rewrite this up here, so it's x 8y plus 4. I hope you guys can see. 7y minus 9. Let's write about 9 clearly. So we expand the bracket, so x times that will give us 8xy. X times 4 is 4x. Right back this, nothing there for multiply, right? So now we're gonna group the like terms. So we have 8xy. This becomes negative 7y. This is minus 4x. And then we factor out the y, so that leaves 8x minus 7 equal all of this. And we divide by 8 minus 7. 8x minus 7. So g inverse of x is equal to negative 9 minus 4x upon 8x minus 7. Alright guys, we're going to leave it there. So for now, if it's blurry and we can't see it, what we're going to do is upload a video on this, even though it's already on the channel. But most of you are not a part of the channel as yet. And I'm catering for everyone, alright? It doesn't matter. When you join, all subscribers are relevant to me. And all future subscribers are relevant to me also. So I will see you guys in the next video. I would love to leave one with you, but if it's blurry, I have to leave in a hurry. I'm gonna cook and make some curry. But no need to worry. Alright? See you guys in the next video.